As Dr. King started the Poor People's Campaign for economic justice, he reminded us, just as nonviolence exposed the ugliness of racial injustice, so must the infection and sickness of poverty be exposed and healed. Not only its symptoms, but its root causes. 40 years ago, in 1969, another young man echoed King's words. We want to change society so it works for the benefit of all people, not just a few, the young man said. The young man was from a large Peoria family. He was just 22 in 1969 when he started a breakfast program at Ward Chapel AME Church. He had plans to do much more. That was not to be. It was December of 1969, 40 years ago. The young man was in Chicago for an organizational meeting with others who wanted what he wanted, a society that works for the benefit of all people. Police raided the apartment, firing more than 80 shots. Several were injured, 2 were killed. Immediately after the raid, there were conflicting headlines in one Chicago newspaper. One headline said, Black Panther Chief Fred Hampton and an aide were killed in a gun battle with police. The other headline said, police murdered 2 Black Panthers, and we can prove it. Today, we recognize the family of that first Black Panther that police killed that night, Mark Clark, for the role the family has played in exposing the truth of what happened December 4th, 1969, including a 12-year court battle to hold the FBI, Cook County State's Attorney's Office, and police officers accountable, but also for their ongoing efforts to make sure we never forget the legacy of Mark Clark and the continuous struggle for equal justice and accountability. Please, would members of the Clark family come forward? I see Eleanor Clark. Well, it's too long, but you can say something, and I want you to introduce the members of your family that are here. My brother.
On behalf of the Clark family, we certainly appreciate this award. To introduce, my name is James Clark. My brother Luke, my sister Eleanor, who is the president of the Mark Clark Memorial Foundation, my brother Robert, sister-in-law, brother Johnny, another sister-in-law. I want to say that We formed the Mark Clark Memorial Foundation because we were tired of looking in the history books and seeing a footnote as to what occurred.
Yeah, right.
We found that when something happens, they take history, they try to project certain parts of it, and other parts they relegate to another area as though it didn't occur. So we founded the Mark Clark Memorial Foundation here in Peoria, Illinois. And every June 27th is Mark's birthday. And we have a tribute to Mark here in Peoria. As a result of not being able to find the true story of what occurred, it led me on another mission also. I began to look and see that many blacks had made many contributions all around this world that were not accounted for.
All right.
So in Flint, Michigan, we started a traveling Black History museum in which we tell the story of black people from Africa through slavery. We tell about the Jim Crow, the Ku Klux Klan. We come on down the line and we tell the entire history of black people in this country. We go into schools. We use it as a teaching aid. We find that our young people don't even know their history.
All right.
They don't know who they are. They ask questions that, are you from Africa? Were you in the... So we have done that. So we have the Mark Clark Memorial Foundation, and we also have a traveling Black History Museum. And when people see it, many times they cry when you see the shackles, the cotton sacks. We have everything in there. It's a traveling Black History Museum I would like to bring to Peoria at some time. On behalf of the Clark family, we certainly thank you for this award.
And we do have one final award. The Dr. Martin Luther King Commemorative Service Leadership Award. And last but not least, we present it. This award goes to an individual who has made a significant recent contribution, having great impact on our community. Dr. King suggested that the price of progress is high enough at the best of times, but even higher during an agonizing national crisis, snarled by a complex of profound problems with schools, crime, and injustice. During such a period, he advised, we must arrange an order of priorities that promises solutions that are decent and just. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing those times. Times of national economic crisis and depression, times where jobs are few and far between, where housing foreclosures have skyrocketed, where urban school students are not meeting basic levels of reading, math, and science, where poverty is pervasive, and where justice is not always served. Like Dr. King, our award winner has worked tirelessly to do his part in an attempt to address each of these concerns. He was the vision behind Mount Zion's effort to equip the community, better known as METEC, a not-for-profit organization focused on financial literacy, social hope, and youth renewal. He's been a long-time civil rights activist who was called to the ministry while still in high school. He has been the pastor of Mount Zion Baptist Church for the past 35 years, and his leadership extends beyond the church and into the heart of the community. Our award winner serves on numerous community boards and committees, including the Central Illinois Faith-Based Community Organization, CIOP, Manual High School Restructuring Advisory Council, the Covenant with Black America Economics Team, Baptist Ministerial Alliance, chairman of the board of the Peoria Christian Leadership Council, and he's a lifetime member of the NAACP. He has also worked with the Elite Youth Initiative and currently serves as a substitute teacher for Peoria Public Schools. He loves the children and he loves our community. Our recipient of the Dr. Martin Luther King Commemorative Service Leadership Award is the Reverend Alfonso Lyons, Jr.
I'm going to second what Pearl Taylor said a little while ago, what I thought she said. Y'all got me. Thank you very much.